Right, guys. Walsh happening.
Walsh happening.
Look who's back.
Smelly mother.
Smelly mother.
Telly dads.
Walsh
Go on,
happening,
son. What's happening?
Nice to have you back,
Fucking
mate.
good to be here.
So,
Fuck, what happened to your head? You burnt, haven't you?
mate, I was fucking down the marina yesterday, I was.
Fuck it out. You know what you need?
A bit of fucking, what?
You need a fucking cap.
What have we got for me, son?
Don't act fucking surprised.
Look at this. Look at this, guys. Hey, yeah, he kept true to his word. And Walsh's ink and Walsh happening is now sporting.
Sweatshop finest.
Sporting a JPA chat, like.
Every podcast has got to wear that on now.
My glasses get in the way when I wear that. Oh, there it is, son. Nice one, son.
Don't worry, mate.
Thank you. I'll sort you out with a Walsh happening one or a Walsh's ink one, whichever you fancy. Like the monkey logo's cool, isn't it?
The monkey logo's cool as fuck.
It
Did
is.
you design
Cool.
that yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm liking his art though, son.
Yeah, they fit damn
Well,
nail on it.
I've got a little head I have, to be honest,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Well, they are fully adjustable.
Like, feel by there, I've got a bit, I got
You've
short
got a flat head.
I have got a flat head, like.
You want one of them fucking Vietnam haircuts straight across.
Fuck,
like.
well, I am far off, got one, like.
Fucking what was it, Jarhead?
One of
Jarhead.
Jarhead, yeah, it's a good film, that is. So what's...
We got a fucking Raoul Moat fucking
a Raoul mode. Oh, wait there, let me take a sticker off the underneath there.
Oh, fuck.
Well, we've been having a few tins and a catch-up, and we... What time did you get here?
1 o'clock.
And what's the time now?
4:30.
4:30. We've just been drinking, just having a few cans, really, having a chat, like, catching up on what's going on.
Fuck.
And it's been a lot.
Everything's been fucking going on.
There's been a lot going on. Where do we start, really? So,
well, where did we leave off? When was I here last?
fuck,
What was...
a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it?
Did I do the Town Hill video before?
Yes.
I did Town Hill. That...
You did the Town Hill video. You haven't had much content out of you.
No, that's because I got arrested.
I was going to say.
I'm released under investigation for conspiracy to cause criminal damage. Conspiracy.
It was nothing to do with you, was it?
I turned up and filmed. I just turned up and filmed, and the police still have my phone and my laptop. Hopefully I can get it back soon and we can get back to creating content. But that's why I've been quiet.
Yeah.
And that's all I've... As far as Gump said, that's all I've got to say about it.
That's all I've got to say about it. Like, no, but yeah, the police are just fucking... You need to fucking stop strangling the comedy community, like, because it's just fucking getting ridiculous now. You had nothing to do with any of the damage. You just said you were going there to film, so that should be left to that.
I mean, with the investigation now, that should come out and everything should be seen in the light of what it was.
Yeah.
And it's down to the police and the CPS now on what they decide to do with that. We'll just go from there.
Ross, like we were saying, Ross Kemp hasn't been fucking arrested for going and hanging around with the fucking drug lords, like, so, so why should JPH be arrested? Like?
I honestly don't know if they just thought I was as extreme as I was.
No, yeah.
But what it is, and in the police's defence, because I dare say they're probably going to watch this, it was the field in question, Uptown Hill, was on council-owned football grounds.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realise. I thought it was wasteland, because it was just, by the time I arrived, because I had a message saying turn up, like it's fucking... It was already in fucking shit. I genuinely... And there's loads of fly tipping around the edges, like.
Yeah.
And to me, I thought that was wasteland. They have got a pitch that's fenced off with goal posts. Yeah. I mean, a football pitch with goal posts on, you know.
Yeah.
That's it. If a pitch has got goal posts on, that says it's a football pitch.
Yeah.
And you know, it was never to... I just filmed what was going on, and if I realised that it was actually destroying community property and everything,
you wouldn't have done
I wouldn't support that.
No,
I wouldn't support it, because
it's like what you're doing.
I'm about building the idea
about
with
fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Innit? It's not about criminal damage. It's not about, you know, rallying everybody up. Come on, let's go and fucking smash the community up. You're just doing something as a bit of fun. It's a bit of comedy. It's light-hearted. You're not fucking rallying people up to go fucking causing problems like that.
Yeah, I mean, look at yesterday. Fucking Kill Vale was on fire.
No, fuck.
Someone set Kill Vale on fire. And that's bad, because it's like, it's a...
You just fires and shit like that.
You know, it's...
But
that shit is happening, and I was just reporting it.
Yeah, you weren't promoting it. You weren't, you know, like when you're talking about the rubbish and you're taking the piss out of the fact that people are dumping it. You're not telling people, you're taking the piss and making a comedy joke and showing the issue with it.
That's pretending, you know, well, not pretending, just saying like, oh yeah, look at all this fly tipping.
Yeah.
So that says to me, that fly tipping that I filmed, someone literally has called someone in a van to pick it up. They've driven the van to that point and dumped it out the back door.
It's nothing to do with you, like.
It's not. I'm making a joke of fucking what's fucking happened.
Yeah.
And the people who fucking live there know it.
Yeah.
And is it wrong? Yeah.
Of course it is, yeah.
Is it what's happening?
Yes.
Is it WELSH happening?
WELSH happening.
Is WELSH happening? I can't say it with a lisp.
Lisp. I can't say it with a lisp, like. Remember the last one you were on?
Being a fucking player?
Remember the last one you were on? You were like, oh, fucking, what do you say? Suck it in, suck it death. Do you remember? You can't even remember it, can you, the last one?
No.
It was a bit of an heavy one, it was. You said something about the lisp. The lisp. I'm saying it with a lisp.
Fucking hell, I'm offended with you. Like, it's 2021, right? WELSH happening's cancelled.
WELSH happening.
We're starting a lisp movement.
Oh, you won't remember this in the morning anyway, son.
Fucking one.
But we were talking about the Pan Show podcast, and that was fucking...
Funny enough, fun fact, I went up to university in Hull. In Hull. And because I was short, I'm tall as fuck now, like.
Yeah, I mean...
Welsh. And everyone said, you're like that fucking dude off Dirty Sanchez. And I know we weren't going to be fucking Pritchard, was it? So everyone called me Pan Show up in Hull. I got known as Pan Show up in Hull. Like. And they're like, I love your accent. Like, well, he didn't say it like that. He's
fucking bonkers, fucking Pan Show.
Fuck, that podcast was amazing. I loved that.
If
you haven't watched it, you should go watch it.
You need to watch it, guys. Tune in, watch it. And the JPH one before.
It's even fucking better.
I mean, we went live, which is a fucking no-go, really, anyway. You don't go live. Not with somebody like JPH or Pan Show. But we went live. There was. I
think it was better than the podcast as well.
I think it was. We would have been intoxicated, like. But it went well. We we got your music played.
I remember just the bit where we just hit stop, and then we looked at each other, and it was only a moment that me and him shared at a time. We looked at each other and went, "What the fuck just happened?"
We were only supposed to
laughing for about 10 minutes, just going, oh shit.
Yeah, we were just fucking giggling, weren't we? We were just like, what the fuck? We completely blank. Completely blank on what we talked about, what was supposed to be a 10-minute clip, but went on for an hour, like.
Mad.
An hour on live, Facebook Live, I mean.
We had good interaction on it as well.
It was good.
Thank you for those who tuned in.
It did go well. But, I was watching your thing the other night with Biggie Morris.
What, did you actually see the Instagram live?
Yeah, I saw it. What do you reckon? Like, what?
Right.
I wanted you to have a chat.
I was down to have a chat and all that, and the problem I found with that is that I was playing an away game.
Yeah.
He was at home.
On his own stream.
On his own stream. He was on Instagram. Now, I don't have Instagram. I got Instagram, but I never fucking use it.
Yeah.
So, whereas some people have Instagram, not Facebook and all that, and it's like, some people, when I posted up after he was chatting shit, let's go over his Instagram and fucking take over, shall we? A lot of people were like, who the fuck's JPH on his Instagram thing? And it's like, they obviously don't know.
They don't know who you are.
The full fucking backstory of it all, which was, we were talking about earlier, the first rap I did was on the 7th of March.
Yeah.
So that's when it all started. And I went on, he's obviously got home advantage, it's on his page with his followers. And you can't argue with someone who is saying the same sentence over and over again at you.
No.
And he was going, spits and bars then, spits and bars. Now, bear in mind, I was watching a few people that was on the live before I went on.
Yeah.
And they were all telling, Biggie spits and bars. And he's like, nah, bro, it's my live. I do it. So that he's got the power. He's the host.
Yeah.
He's got control of it all. if he's, and mostly all of it is just fucking underage fucking kids just calling him fat. And he's like, oh yeah, I banged your mother. And that goes on for about a fucking hour. And it's like, so when I went on, I was gonna play it cool. I was gonna play it chill as fuck.
Yeah.
And I saw the fucking thing, ABM's fucking accepted you to be on the live countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got excited and went fucking hey-o.
Yeah.
And as soon as you rise to that, you've lost. You can't, I was trying to make a joke out of someone who has made a career out of being a joke. on his home stream. I lost before I began.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, spit some bars in. And I was like, ah, now you fucking spit some bars.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I can't freestyle.
Well,
I'll openly admit I can't freestyle.
It is difficult.
Give me
on the spot, like.
But what I had to prove then, what I felt I had to prove after, because it really fucked my head a bit. Right? So I came off, I was like, and they were like, JPH is finished, he's fucking done. And I was like,
he's finished, like.
I was like, fuck. What if I am? What if this was the fucking dare for me? Me piping up on his fucking Instagram live and nosediving? Because now I think as well, if it was my live on my page and he came on and I just went spit some bars in, until he tried to spit some bars.
The shoes on the other foot.
Yeah,
then,
no matter who's got the home advantage, you win.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if I, like on this podcast now, you could just turn around and go spit some bars in.
Spit some bars, like.
You know, and I'd look like a right fucking idiot.
Spit some bars, like.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, there's a bit of a funny story with that, because I think it was it that day? I don't know if it was that day or it may have been the day before. I messaged Biggie before. Dan Chapman said he was going to have a word with him. He said he'll come on.
Was that the one that he was on your podcast?
Dan Chapman, the bare knuckle box. World title holder now he is. But he came on and he knows Biggie. And he'd gone to like Marbella with him on like a boxing trip.
While you're on that, Dan Chapman, if you did see the live, because you saw it, Biggie Morris don't want a white collar.
He wants bare knuckle.
He wants bare knuckle. Like, I'm just down for raising money for charity, but he wants bare knuckle. If you can sort that out and arrange it.
BKB.
Sort it out with him, I'll be there. It's not what I intentioned. I just thought it'd be a bit of a laugh and get... Yeah. It'd be a big fight. It'd be the biggest fight in Welsh history.
I saw it. and I was like, when he said bare knuckle, I was like, oh, fucking hell, it's supposed to be a bit
hang on. Plot twist.
Yeah.
What if he's a fucking butterbean and sparks me?
He could be.
Do you remember Butterbean?
He's done it. He's done a. You know, he's done a boxing match.
Yeah, Lee Tup, and he got battered, didn't he? He lost it. He got fucking battered.
What if he
butterbeans me?
He could do it.
What if he butterbeans? He sparks me.
He could just fucking. He could fucking lay you out, son.
You never know. That's the thing. We make this joke and we're like, oh yeah, he fucking. Oh, he ain't gonna do shit. You'd fucking batter him. You look at Butterbean, he's a very large man.
Do you know what
or like big country in the UFC as well, wasn't it? You catch an hand off that.
Can throw, like, yeah.
And you fucking out.
Like what I want, right? This is what the Walsh Sharpman thing is about, right? I want to get the two of you on here. And not in a way where it's gonna because listen, we all know what happened with Biggie Smalls and Tupac, right? He is the Biggie. You were the Tupac. I want to get you on. I want to get you on. Yeah, but I don't want the same outcome. This is what I'm saying. I want a bit of peace. I want to get the two of you to sort of think, right, you know, let's do a little bit of a fucking song together. Let's do some stuff together, like.
I have to write some bars for him, like.
You'll have to write some bars, yeah.
See that reply he did? 2 days I took him to come back with. And he was up for fucking 6 hours. He took it down. But luckily, props man, fucking Carl Jones, little man, screen recorded it. And that's what sent me off on my fame.
But that's the thing.
Did I use ABM to get famous? Of course I fucking did. Of course I fucking did. He accuses me all the time. Of course I did. And look at me now.
Yeah. But it is one of those things, like, I don't know if Biggie thinks that I'm, like, taking the piss or what, I don't know, because when I messaged him, he said, oh yeah, I'll come on, but I want 80 quid and my driver wants 20. I'm thinking to myself, fucking hell, I've had Pancho on. Like, I'm not paying these people. Like, I'm not getting paid for it. So I was like,
100 quid?
Is he just trying to fucking palm me off by saying he wants 100 quid? I was like, right, I'm not fucking paying 100 quid to get Biggie on. But it would be interesting to get the boys on and have a bit of fun with it. You know, it's a bit of fun, like...
Thing is, have you seen the other podcasts that he's done and stuff like that?
Yeah.
And it's like the Experience Real podcast. Shout out Experience Real.
Shout out to
my
Joe.
episode on that as well. Joe,
Shout out to Joe.
I am sending you ads. Don't worry, it is coming. It just happened. I happen to be there for it. You are going to get one.
It's just so happened. This wasn't planned today, to be honest. JPH put a post up saying, "Oh, what to do today," I was free.
Yeah, you see, going back to what I was saying, you see Biggie Moore, ABM or whatever the fuck he's called these days, on other podcasts and shows, he fucking struggles. He struggles putting a sentence together, like, and he can play the big one on Instagram Live, wearing sunglasses to cover his wonky eyes, going, "Oh yeah, I fucking banged your mother, I banged your mother." But when someone fucking asks questions to him and I tries to have a normal conversation, the guy can't string, like, and he's fucking, "Oh, you can't string 2 words to a girl, JPH." Mate, you see my rap I did?
Your music is fucking good, man. Your music is good.
I can't freestyle.
Freestyling is fucking...
You see that Harry Mack? Have you seen Harry Mack?
Art,
he's fucking class, but he is a freestyler. Like.
Yeah.
That's what... You know... Some of the big rappers out there, they ain't fucking freestylers.
Fucking Eminem is like known for it, isn't he?
Yeah.
But I mean, how well is Eminem gonna do when you just go like, "Ah, right, fucking say something. Say something now."
Yeah, no.
Say something now. I want to hear it. Like,
yeah, it's fucking.
You don't know, do you? I mean,
then try to play that I'm the fool in front of all of his fans and followers are gonna go with the swing. I'm going against the grain here. I am the bad guy essentially.
Yeah,
I mean, it was just like I lost before I began. Before I rose as soon as I went in, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
And then people were commenting on my post like after saying, "Oh, I saw the live. You washed up. You came for the king. You left with nothing and stuff. You finished." I'm like, "Nah, no one's finished wrong enough."
Like for you two, yeah, you know, the drama of all of this and shit like that. But listen, I'm not trying to cause shit. If anything, I want to try and sort of make something positive come out of it, like with the two of you. Do you know what I mean? You have a laugh. Like the two of you together on some videos, I think would be fucking class. I think it fucking would be like, it'd be fucking funny. I don't know how well it'll go if you both meet.
Fuck ABN. Fuck ABN.
I don't know how well it'll go if you both meet.
I try to be fucking nice. I try to, let's do stuff and raise money for charity and all. If you want to be a fucking cunt about it, fuck you.
Oh god.
And he was slagging off everyone in Swansea. "Oh, look at me, I'm a Swansea musher. I'm fucking
Swansea musher,
yeah,
like...
fucking... Hey, Biggie, look at me when I'm talking to you, please." He's never going to watch this.
Yeah,
he's too big and famous, and going to Ibiza or Conor McGregor shared my fucking post and me acting like a fucking monk.
Did he?
Yeah.
McGregor shared his post?
I think McGregor shared one of his posts or something, and...
Fuck
no, I don't know what it was.
How the fuck did that happen, like?
All he does is take his top off for underage kids and fucking dive in a pile of water, like. Come on, that's all you do, mate.
But yeah, I'm not going to be paying 100 fucking quid, like, simple as that, like.
And don't even start a GoFundMe or anything. Don't even give a prick.
GoFundMe, like.
Speaking of GoFundMes.
Oh, yeah, we're on the subject of GoFundMes, yeah. Tell us what's happening. I know what's happening. Or WELSH happening.
WELSH happening. Emily Davis, isn't her name?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. I'm not fucking the best with names.
She started a GoFundMe to get my face tattooed on her ass. I've shared the GoFundMe page, so if you want to donate to
in Walshy's Inc., mind.
In Walshy's Inc.
And this is Walshy's Inc.
The man's going to do it. So I just honestly don't know how I feel about it.
You guys, get over to the GoFundMe page for this girl. She wants JPH's face on a ring. And yeah, like I said, you know, obviously I don't just fucking do free tattoos, but I said, look, I'll do it.
I just don't know how I feel about it. Like,
make it a bit of fun. Put like a GoFundMe up. People just chip in small amounts to see JPH's face on somebody's ass.
I don't know how I feel about it. If she's going to be fucking there, getting doggy off someone, like, and I'm going to have someone's fucking cock and ball slapping on my face. and I could end up getting a facial or something. That's that shit. I don't want that.
Well, this is what I was saying. After having Pancho on last weekend, if he goes in the wrong one and then does a dirty Sanchez over your face, like, oh, fucking hell. But yeah, if she's down
for it, we'll make a video of it. I'll do it on a
podcast. I'll do it on a podcast, and we'll have JPH in the house as well, obviously. What if she has Biggie on one cheek and then you on the other cheek, and then when she twerks, then you both headbutt them. You both nutted each other like. Oh, but
fucking shocking.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see if that goes ahead, to be honest, but. It all depends how the GoFundMe thing comes out, because, you know, we're not asking people to put a load of money in.
This is either going to go fucking nuts or nothing's going to come of it.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
It's interesting, isn't it?
I don't know. Has people fucking done anything?
I don't know. I haven't checked it.
Let's have a look. See what we got here.
See if anybody's done anything on it.
People have liked it. I don't know if it's...
Let's have a look. Is it anything fucking... Any traction gained?
£500 goal!
What? 500 quid?
500 quid!
Fucking hell. That must be for the Biggie one.
Hi, I'm Emily, looking to have a portrait of the up-and-coming one and only legend of a man, JPH, tattooed on my ass cheek. So please, all make his day...
Make his day.
My day. By making this happen, please dig deep, and anything raised over the amount to cover the tattoo will go to a charity of his choice. Alright, okay, that took a turn.
That took a turn.
What the fuck do you say to that?
What do you say to it? Like, well,
fucking more alcohol, I think.
I can't. Yeah, fuck. Have you got a can?
I'm empty. After that, like,
we grab another can.
I just love the fucking Lonsdale tracksuit. It's just fucking. It's just so fucking scummy,
sexy, like.
It's just so bad.
Sexy, like.
So, but we've record as well.
Yeah, it's the way we've just started back at that, like. Like, I just fucking love the old Lonsdale, like.
Love your
Sports Direct special.
Fucking, I've had some messages like, oh, look, well, fucking, you wearing a Lonsdale tracksuit. When you get some real shit, like,
they just don't get it, like,
mate. Fucking, this was £22. Full tracksuit was £22. You buy an Adidas fucking bottoms, they 45 quid. Even in Sports Direct, they're 45 quid.
Do you know what you need? You need the fucking classic Lonsdale shoes.
Funny enough, they are actually
the white ones with the fucking
navy stripes. £22 on the slip buttons. But the thing is, how the fuck your feet are going to be after walking in there?
Oh, fucking hell. Hey, look what I got on. It's for Pancho. It says San Patablo, like. Get down there, check it out. That's his clothing thing. San Patablo. San Patablo. Hoodies, t-shirts. Honestly, the hoodies as well, really fucking good. And the socks. Feel the quality of the socks. Good quality.
Oh,
nice and thick.
Like. Quality.
I'm spinning wrong there. I can't believe you haven't already got the fucking SMELLEWMUVVA merch, like.
I weren't prepared for this.
I think you'll be the next Richard Branson, son.
Right, anyone around fucking tattooed SMELLEWMUVVA.
SMELLEWMUVVA.
On the fingers.
SMELLEWMUVVA.
You know people have that stupid shit where they have like...
Yeah.
Like a fucking mustache.
SMELLEWMUVVA.
Just have SMELLEWMUVVA on your fingers. Like or in my case, not guilty.
Not guilty, I fucking hell. Did all the police know who you were, like? They obviously did.
I don't know.
Were they all like that? SMELLEWMUVVA. What do you want for tea?
Like that.
What do you want for tea? Your mother.
Hot dogs for tea, boys.
It's just fucking nice.
It's just a fuck. What do I say about it?
Well, like, the thing is,
it is what it is on that. Like, and hopefully, as I said, hopefully it gets seen for what it is. And
yeah, you're not like fucking trying to get everybody smashing everything up and shit. That's not.
I'm under investigation,
like.
so I guess you'll probably watch this as well. Do you know what I mean?
Well, if you are watching,
give him a follow.
You better fucking like and subscribe.
Don't fucking say that.
Well, no, that goes to anybody.
Yeah, follow
to anybody. It don't matter who the fuck you are.
Don't matter who's watching it.
Don't matter who you are. If you're watching it, like and fucking subscribe and share.
Exactly.
Quite simple, like. Yeah, but fuck, there's been so much that's gone on just in the space.
So much, but so little.
Well, so there's been so much has gone on, but so little content because of what's gone on.
And I'm gutted for the followers because there's so much stuff I want to do. People going, oh, when you doing fucking more stuff, when you doing this, that, and the other. And it's like, well, as soon as I can, I will.
Yeah.
But I need a fucking camera and a fucking stuff to edit on. Well,
this is a guy.
Now we fucking said that.
We got something we're gonna.
Would you fancy it?
I'm gonna do it, son. Yeah.
Would you?
Fuck, guy. What we got planned?
I'm
like
fucked at the minute.
Yeah. Well, I'm up for it. Let's get it done. Like I said, we'll do.
No,
something.
would you actually be down for that?
Yeah. 100%. I love fucking.
I need fucking
editing and shit.
I need editing. I need a fucking camera.
Yeah.
I bought this fucking burner phone because I can't have my fucking normal phone.
Well, that camera there, son, is a fucking beast.
Yeah.
Right. When I bought that, I made sure it was gonna do the trick for everything. Loads of effects and shit on it as well. Like, but yeah, you can even run these microphones off that.
Fuck
as well. That microphone that's on there is a Rode microphone, so that's not the original.
Oh,
mic.
Rode is good. Like.
It's a Rode microphone. I bought that as an extra. So
what is it? Is that not an NT1? Is it? No, that's studio.
ZV1.
Is it?
ZV1 it is.
Yeah. No, if you're down for.
I'm down for it. We're gonna.
I could do with. That would take the next level up on the content.
Yeah, it's
for the fans and followers.
We'll up the game a bit.
We'll be fucking millionaires, much.
This time next year, JP. H. We'd be millionaires.
Mr. H.
It would be nice to be a millionaire, wouldn't it? It'd be nice to just
I don't know if I can wear any more cheap jewellery, like. I don't know. Fucking, it's heavy enough, it is.
Talking about the jewellery, let's have a look at this fucking chain. Look at that
the
fucking band. There's fucking hell of a weight on it.
It's a weapon, like me.
It is a weapon. It is a weapon. Oh, your right arm will be fucking massive after wearing that for a week. But yeah, you've been doing a bit with the motocross boys as well, haven't you? And he Craig Han, is it?
Craig Han.
He messaged me.
We call him the Cannon because he's
the Cannon.
We call him the Cannon because he's just got a massive head.
I thought you were going to say massive dick. Like I was like, fuck. How have you seen his dick? We call him a Cannon because he's got this massive head.
Oh my fucking god!
I was like,
because he said it as well.
Where's this going? Like, what's fucking going on here? We call him the Cannon.
He's just got this cannonball head. It's just so fucking big. You've never seen a head like it.
But he's got a big head.
Mate, it's going to put your fucking monkey sign to shame. Cannon, your head's massive.
Cannon.
But no, he's a good boy. In all seriousness, though, he's up for. Well, he does a safe ride Swansea MX.
And I support that.
Which is about getting a motocross track in Swansea where riders can be safe, regulated, legal.
So they should.
And obviously this Town Hill video and turns out Kilvale is on an illegal track, which I didn't realise at the time.
But so they should though.
Get a track in, give the boys somewhere to go. Give them somewhere to go.
If all the money they put in to put in the police into chasing
they'll make a fucking mint.
Yeah, just if they've got somewhere to go, people. All right, you're gonna have the odd idiot who'll still fucking go and fucking do fucking ride down the park or whatever. Yeah. But if you've given them somewhere to go, you can't just say you're not allowed to do this. You've got shops selling.
And the thing is, though, they make it out as if it's a bad thing. Guarantee, like, oh, the boys who fucking ride motocross are fucking bad boys and all that. Nah, you give them a place they can go. That'll probably be the best looked after part in fucking Swansea. And no one will fuck with it.
Of course it will. You know, and then
it's like, like the bowl greens in parks.
Yeah.
They don't get fucked about because that's all the fucking grandparents and all that.
Yeah.
And do you fuck with your grandparents? Fuck, I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. You get a motocross track over and the boys will look after it.
Of course they will. Of course they will.
You wouldn't even need to pay people to look after it.
No.
You do volunteer and the boys will come up, give them a fucking free day ride or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, help us sort it out now and then you can have 2 or 3 days free.
Keep the youngsters out of trouble. That's what it's about.
And
not cutting
safe.
them off and pushing them into going into trouble.
If someone hurts themselves or something, it'll be on a fucking access road where an ambulance could come up if, God forbid, something happens. Because it is a fucking...
It's dangerous sport.
It's a sport. Yeah. It's a dangerous sport at the end of the day. give them somewhere to go.
Yeah.
But I don't think they will, because they struggle into fucking... First of all, I don't think they've got any interest. They're more into preventing shit than offering solutions.
And fines.
What was it recently? Today I read about the skate park on fucking Mumbles.
Yeah.
Opponents now are holding a fucking judicial review on a skate park.
Give the fucking youngsters something to do, for fuck's sake. It's annoying.
They're complaining about it all.
It's fucking annoying.
Fucking give them somewhere to go. Stop preventing. Offer solutions.
Well, keep the kids out of trouble. Like, keep the kids out of trouble. I used to ride skateboards all the time when I was younger.
I always went to Scouts.
I did go to Scouts for a bit, but I fucking got a bit bored of that. I was fucking into skateboarding, I was.
Yeah.
But all the neighbours would complain, like, fuck. We used to move up to further up the end of the estate where everything was tarmac smooth.
Yeah,
You were
on the good road, didn't
Yeah,
you?
so we'd all be going there, and then everybody be complaining about us. And it's like, we're not causing trouble, we're just fucking skateboarding, like. But everybody's fucking whinging.
And the reason why you're skateboarding there is because you've got fucking elsewhere.
And there's nowhere else to go. If there was a skate park round here, we used to go up to Aberravon.
Yeah, you'd be going down there.
Yeah, we used to go to Aberravon, and that was good, but it wasn't fucking amazing. Like, it was quite...
And it's not exactly fucking walking distance.
No, it's in fact, when you're a kid, like, oh, Dad, drop me off.
Me and fucking Elliot years ago, and fucking Big Din, we used to walk from when we used to be able to, like, swim for free, or like have like a fucking £2 swim session in Penland Leisure. We used to fucking walk to Penland Leisure, like, from Waterston. You know, it was fucking well like this, like we had today. Nice somewhere to go, fucking out of trouble. Morriston Park was half decent before it got fucking trashed.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, I get why the council don't want to put anything on, because everything you put up gets fucking trashed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that is the counter argument.
That's a small percentage of people who are causing that damage, or you can't punish everybody for that.
Yeah.
You can't.
But in terms of a motocross track, I can fucking guarantee you set a motocross track up, no one's gonna
fuck with it. No.
Imagine you get some bolshy teenagers turn up and think, oh, we'll start a fire pit in the track.
They'll have a fucking arm in it.
The motocross boys won't fucking
Will they fuck? But so, it does need to be something done about, because I spoke about this a lot. Swansea's gone a right fucking dead zone. You look at the Kingsway, it's fucking dead. That used to be booming.
Used to be bouncing.
Used to be booming, and it's like, when I look back.
You had, what was it? Quids in, Time and Envy, Orange.
Yeah.
Was it the Orange House?
Escape.
Was it the Orange House?
Orange House, yeah.
Orange House,
the Orange House, Jumping Jacks. Yeah, it was
Escape.
It was fucking booming with nightlife and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not fussed on nightlife anyway. We were talking about this. I'm better off not fucking going out there. But it was an industry that was booming. Then that all died, and it went down to Wine Street, and then Wine Street's just fucking... It's not a nice place to be. It's not.
It's not a nice place to be.
It's not.
It makes for like the Sun top fucking 10 roughest places, roughest nights out to have.
And everybody now is pushed down to SA1. Like we were on about the police last night. I was down getting a fucking burrito and pinatas. And I'm too honest for my own good, right? Because I ordered that. I ordered the pinatas, burrito, 26 quid or something like that. Went down there, pay cash on delivery. Went down there, the guy was talking to me. Then the delivery guy came out, he was talking. And I walked off with the bag, got back to the Park Towie car park. I said to my missus, I was like, fuck, I haven't fucking paid. I fucking had to drive all the way round, go into Morgan's, turn round, wait in the lights, go back. And I went back.
And they were like, sorry, mate.
Yeah, they were like, fucking hell, you're way too... They were like, you're way too honest, mate. I was like, mate, I said, it's your business.
We are all about
it's your business, like...
Local
you know what
businesses.
I mean? Yeah.
Sponsor this podcast, pinatas for that.
Yeah, fucking get on, give me a sponsor. Or free burritos, like, I don't care.
Free burritos.
But yeah, he was like, oh mate, there's not many people who would have come back. And I was like, I fucking straight away, I was like, fuck. Because normally I pay with a card, because it normally only offers the card, and if it's cash, I'll pay cash.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got in the car, and lucky I didn't get home. Because I got in the car, I was like, fucking hell, I haven't fucking paid. I tried ringing them as well, they weren't answering, so I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, they could, you know, nice burritos as well, in fairness to them. But they were fucking hectic when I went there.
They've become really popular.
Heck,
they do a lot of vegan stuff as well.
Do they?
I'm not
vegan.
I ain't vegan at all.
No,
any vegan viewers, Pinata's your man, like, do you know what I mean?
I seen something earlier where somebody was asking Nate Diaz. He said, "Oh, you're supposed to be one of
a fighter or something."
Yeah. He said you're supposed to be one of the baddest motherfuckers, like, but you're a vegan. And Nate Diaz just started laughing. Did you watch a UFC last night? Did you watch it?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I just never have anyone to watch it with.
Yeah,
I would
good.
watch it, but I don't have any. I don't have friends.
You don't have anybody to sit down and watch with. You come over one night and we'll watch it. The next McGregor fight.
Oh, fuck McGregor.
Oh, I love McGregor.
Oh, get fucked. McGregor's
I fucking love him.
Literally the most boring, worst person I ever walked on this fucking earth.
He's gone. He's on a bit of a losing streak, he is.
Well, yeah, you know why? Because he's fucking shit. Everyone made him out that he was this fucking god, and I was like, nah, he's gonna have his fucking fall.
He done
and
well.
He's gonna have his fucking fall as well. Fucking Tyson Fury, he can get fucked as well.
Do you think he's going to lose?
Oh, fuck
yeah. I think he's going to beat Joshua.
Knocked the fuck out.
I think he's going to beat Joshua.
Not a fucking chance. Not a chance.
Yes,
not a chance.
man.
Not
Do you honestly
chance.
think Joshua got knocked out by Andy Ruiz, man?
Well, yeah, but the reason why Fury hasn't been knocked out is because as soon as he became someone, he fucking disappeared and went, oh, I've got a drug habit, I'll have to give my fucking belts in so I don't have to fight anyone.
He just
Fuck off.
He just went on a ripper, man.
Yeah, so you can't turn around and then go, oh, I'm undefeated, I had my belts taken off me. No, you give your belts away so you didn't have to fucking fight someone.
He didn't know how to handle it though, did he?
If he didn't do that, it would have been Joshua stepping, because Joshua was up and coming, stepping up to fight him. Now, my fucking conspiracy on this is,
let's hear it.
It was an openly known rematch clause against him and Klitschko. Klitschko threw the fight, and then it was never a rematch.
Do you think?
Because Klitschko would have fucked him.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I don't think, I genuinely
don't
think...
If you doubt that...
I genuinely think Tyson Fury, right, nobody's going to throw a fight if they're a title holder. They won't.
He weren't a title holder at the time.
Klitschko was.
Klitschko was.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
But it was a rematch. It was the money. The money was there, and then all of a sudden, the second match got fucking dropped. It got dropped.
I just don't know, like Deontay Wilder, right?
Now, here's my thing. If you got paid, because the purse would be for the first fight and the second fight. But what happens if one drops out on the first fight and then there's no second fight, there's no purse?
You can still get a second fight though, if the fight is close.
Tyson Fury's a fucking joke.
I think he's good, mate. I do, genuinely. No. He's, put it this way, right? Deontay Wilder would kill Anthony Joshua. He'd fucking knock him out cold. He'd knock him into another dimension. You don't think so? Well, they're going to be fighting soon.
It's all a fucking joke. It's all a fucking joke.
We'll have to get together for that one then, and we'll watch it. And
we'll do a live reaction.
Tyson Fury, I'm rooting for.
No, fuck Fury.
No.
Fuck Fury.
No.
Fuck McGregor.
Joshua.
Fuck all you hype thing. I'm a Man United fan. I don't know how we lost. Yeah, you know why? Because you fucking shit.
Joshua's the biggest fucking overhyped fucking fighter there's ever fucking been. He hadn't really achieved that much. He got fucking sparked out by Andy Ruiz. That can happen to anybody.
I think Andy Ruiz should be given a fucking another chance.
Too right he should. Have you seen how much weight he's lost?
Yeah. Do you see him on the second fight? But his fight was, I think, what...
Yeah. He was partying like fuck Ruiz was.
Yeah, but Ruiz on the first fight, even though he was a bigger boy, he was fucking... How do you fight someone that fights like that? He was just coming up and just fucking windmilling fuckers like...
Ruiz was
and if you got that
underestimated.
like we were talking about with a fucking, we just laugh and joke about the ABM fight and all that. What if he is a fucking butterbean? You look at Butterbean walking in the ring, you're thinking, oh fuck, against like some fucking ripped marine and all that, and then Butterbean just goes whack, fight out.
Easy thing is,
you're clean out.
It could happen, mate.
It could
happen. I mean, like I don't know how tall Biggie Morris is, but
I just think
he's obviously
Fury's a fucking slug.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, do you know his obviously his frame, right?
Every
he looks
McGregor
really
fight I've called him.
Oh, McGregor, mate. I love McGregor. There's no denying. I like, but do you know what I like about Tyson Fury as well, though, is his battle with depression. And that's what it was. Have you listened to his story? He said he spent his whole life... his whole life, though, right? You don't just go off the rails and go that fucking fat and out of shape just...
No.
As
No.
Something happened to him.
On that, and I imagine becoming fucking the world champion, fuck, that's going to change your life.
Didn't know what was coming next.
But then to not put up the second fight, disappear off the face of the earth, to take time to yourself, which I get. If, you know, that could... You know, you got a fucking time to absorb that in and fucking deal with it and become the star that you've become. I get that,
life,
and that I don't disrespect him for that in any form. But then to pipe up like fucking 3 years later and go, oh, I'm fucking undefeated, I've never lost a fight. No, you didn't turn up for the second fight.
Yeah, I understand.
And then you didn't want to fight anyone for a few years until you've got that confidence. Whatever happened on depression and all that, no, I fucking respect him. What he's done on the mental health side of things, I fully support, and he's great for that. But in terms as boxing, for him then to turn around and go, I'm fucking undefeated. No, you're not. You just didn't turn up to the fucking second fight. Which Klitschko
I can understand.
Klitschko through it.
I don't think he did.
He threw it.
I can't see why anybody would throw a fight, because nothing is set in stone. Yeah, but nothing's set in stone. Like, it's a big risk to take. Like, look at Tyson Fury. If you're saying of everything that happened, if you're saying
then he fucking rolled that up and smoked it, and the second fight never happened, and then Klitschko, because after that, Klitschko disappeared.
Yeah, he did. I think he just retired, though, didn't he? He just said, fuck it, like.
But then that was the thing, that the only person that could put up a fight at that time was Klitschko. Get him out of the equation. Joshua takes a belt, but Fury, who's that middleman, because Fury's the middleman between fucking Klitschko and Joshua. And he would have just had a short little lifespan, and that was it. There's been like, he was a one-time world champion. Joshua came up, knocked him out. I can see
Tyson Fury's going to fucking kill him. Tyson Fury's going to. I think Tyson Fury's going to. I think he's not. I think he's going to stop Joshua. No, he's going to stop. I don't even think it's going to go the distance.
Not a chance.
Well, right, we'll have to do a live fucking thing on this, because your team Joshua. I don't like Joshua.
No, he's a slug. It's like
I don't like Joshua. No. He's not as... Yeah, he's fucking roided up and fucking what have you, but he's not... There's nothing special about him, like.
I just think as fighting, whatever the personal, you know, the fucking political agendas and all that, I don't fucking care. Because I just base on what happens in the ring.
Yeah.
Nah, fucking...
He's not gonna happen.
Fucking Fury's gonna get fucking knocked the fuck.
Right, I'm looking forward to it. When is the fight?
Fuck knows.
Did you watch Jake Paul?
No, but they're fighting in like somewhere stupid as
well. Did you see
eh?
the Jake Paul fucking... I didn't see it. I saw the highlights.
That fucking guy who just looked like he turned up at Aberravon Lido, like.
I know, it's just state on him. Like, he's had back surgery.
I wouldn't fight the guy.
No,
myself,
he's a fucking world-class wrestler, right, Ben Askren. But I wouldn't...
He got clocked, though.
He was so out of shape. He was so out of shape. You could just see... Yeah. He's not a fucking boxer, like.
I hate the Paul brothers.
He's a wrestler.
Well. I hate the Paul brothers.
But do you know what? Though,
you know, if it was one of the Paul brothers versus Conor McGregor, and I fucking hate Conor McGregor, I would root Conor McGregor. I would literally root for him than the Paul brothers.
I love McGregor, I do.
Why?
Not so much, right? Not so much. Do you know his story? Not so much what he's done after the Floyd Mayweather fight, right? But you know, everything before that was just an inspirational show of mindset, because he was just a guy from Ireland who had fuck all, who literally I like the story of rise from fucking nothing all the way up
like
to
the old
something.
Fucking Ali,
fucking Rocky Balboa, like. No, but the point of where he got to the Mayweather and he made the big money, things have changed for him. It's not as important.
Then he started sparking out fucking old boys in pubs.
Things like that, you know. Alright, you're going to get the press writing some shit, but there's some truth behind some of it, isn't there? So, things like that I don't agree with. That's not the side of McGregor that I'm a fan of. But what he did achieve...
Oh, what he's done as a fighter, fuck yeah.
Like, he's done what no other UFC fighters ever done.
There's been some fighters out there, like, I just fucking hate. And not because of what they've done, it's just... You can't dispute there's fucking musical artists. Like fucking Stormzy.
Yeah.
He's a multi-award winning fucking music, artist. Can't stand the fella. Hate his tracks.
Oh fuck! I don't mind some of his songs. Some of them are alright, but I'm not like a fan. I'm not like a
I'm
Stormzy
chatting
fan.
shit now, eh?
I think we're both talking shit, to be honest. Yeah, Stormzy is a bit.
I'm not into grime. I think grime's a load of crap. Rhyming fucking one word on 3 sentences and changing the fourth. That's the musical theory of it.
He's a lyrical genius, like.
Oh yeah, it's fucking great.
But there are some of his songs I don't mind. I don't mind some of them, but there's some then I'm like.
What was it? What was it? You're getting way too big for your boot. You're never too big for the boot. Something kick up the youth. Something else bring up the youth. And then something about fucking boot again.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Get fucked. Who's your favourite sort of musician then, son? Other than yourself?
Andrew Biggie Morris. Who can ever forget that classic? You'll never fuck my bitch.
He's another.
Or fuck my bitch.
He's another fucking sensation.
I'm a massive country fan, like.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm into all sorts of music, to be honest.
I went out to fucking Wisconsin. I went to the Country USA Festival, 5-day fucking festival. I went to go see Eli Young Band. That was the reason why I flew out. And they were fucking shit.
Oh, were they?
Oh, mate, I flew out. I spent so much fucking money going to see it. And the band I went to see was crap. And then I went, so the plot that I was camping next to was a 5-day camp. We were fucked. And they went, oh, come see Eric Church. I was like, I'm not really bothered, like. Fucking, and they went, oh, no, come on. Yeah, go on, I'll fucking come with, like. Fucking best, one of the best gigs I've ever seen. But the best performance or live thing I've ever seen, believe it or not, the Proclaimers.
Is it?
Fucking hell.
Good, are they?
Amazing. There's a reason why they've been fucking gigging for about fucking 30, 40 years. They sound amazing. I don't know if you know much of their catalogue, but if you're if you're into the Proclaimers, they're fucking outstanding still to this day, and they sound like the record still now.
That's mad.
Best gig I've ever been to with the Proclaimers. Talent,
isn't it? That's how you know, because you see some people and when they're edited and that, they fucking sound great on fucking record. You go and see them live and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Like Eli Young Band, fucking, I spend so much money
on
all that. Good travel to the States to go watch them. I fucking walked out. They were fucking shit.
One of my favourite ever fucking concerts was the Stereophonics in Morva.
Fuck the old Morva Stadium.
Did you go to that?
No, I didn't, man.
Oh, mate. It was fucking
That was just before they made it as well. Or just as they made it.
It was on their first album, it was.
Yeah.
It was on their first album. And that everybody was just fucking up for a party. It was the last event in Morva fucking stadium.
The old Morva Stadium.
And that was just amazing.
Do you remember Liberty was going to be called White Rock Stadium? That was the thing.
No, was it?
Yeah.
No, I can't remember.
It was going to be called White Rock, and then it became... It's always been called the Liberty, innit?
Yeah.
It's only the Millennium that got changed to fucking...
Yeah, they changed that.
Principality now, innit?
Yeah, but I don't know why they changed that, for fuck's sake.
Get the fucking Lonsdale Stadium on the go.
Lonsdale, the JPH Stadium, like...
Yeah. No one knows more about boxing than me because I wear Lonsdale.
I tell you who else was really good live, and I saw him about 2 years ago, was Post Malone. Really
He's actually a very talented musician.
Oh, he's fucking good. That? He's really
Have you seen
good.
He walks into like some fucking music shop, like in the States or somewhere, like somewhere down south.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, you know, they hand him like this fucking couple of... It's like a £20,000 guitar or some shit like that. And he's like, oh, fuck, yeah. And he just starts playing like the fucking blues properly on it. Like
he's into country. He's right into country.
And the guy is like fucking... And it was like, what?
Yeah, you don't expect it.
It's just whew.
You don't expect it from him. He's right into country music. He said later on he wants to go into writing country.
My parents are like, oh, fucking Post Malone. It's like, oh, his music shit. And I was like, I agree with you on that. Yeah. But... watch him as a musician, the guy is fucking talented.
His music isn't like anybody else's.
I was never a fan of Prince's music.
No.
Bar the big hits like Purple Rain and all that.
Classics, like.
But fuck, have you seen him play piano and fucking
talented
guitar and shit like that? You're untouchable.
Yeah.
Untouchable.
You can't... it's something... I mean, you can teach it, but unless you've got that drive, you know, fucking Stevie Wonder, like. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not into his music.
You know who hasn't got that drive?
Ooh.
Tyson Fury. Yeah, this was before I ran for council.
Yeah.
Which is another fucking story altogether.
Yeah, there's so much to go into.
And I got into stand-up comedy with Simon Emanuel and Stefan Pedrick.
Yeah.
And I had a solid set. I had a really good set. And for what I was doing, I've always done sort of acting and stuff over the years. My first job ever at 9 years old was working for Disney.
Was it?
Yeah. I was Chip the Teacup.
You kept this fucking quiet.
I was Chip the Teacup on the stage show for Beauty and the Beast.
Are you serious? That's fucking nuts, that is. Because not many people know about your...
No, my mum had me go to data dance school in the Harvard when I was fucking very, very young.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And Dale, the dance instructor, said, I reckon James should go for this. It was up in Bristol, because the show was in the Bristol Hippodrome.
Yeah.
And it was for Disney. And I went up, you know, talked to my parents. You know, my parents talked to Dale and all. I was fucking, I was way too young. I didn't have a clue what the fuck was going on. Like,
no, you're just like, whatever. Like,
they said, go for this audition. So my mum and dad drove me up, like, and my sister was still in a pram. So mum took Alex round in a pram round Bristol. My dad came in the theatre with me. And we were waiting to do this audition. And I went in and I had my piece of music. I was singing Consider Yourself from Oliver.
Yeah.
And I started singing. I fucked it up. I started saying, sorry, can I do it again? And they were a bit shocked at that. And they were like, yeah, of course. So I think that's what got me
the part.
Me the part because of...
because you were...
Sorry, can I do this again?
Yeah.
And I did it, and I ended up getting it. I think it was 6 of us.
Yeah.
We all had to split it up because we could only have so much time off school, etc. But yeah, my first job was Disney.
It's a nerve-wracking
I didn't even post and everything. I think the headline was, I had a page to myself, and it was James's first starring role. So yeah, I've always done acting, and I ended up doing stand-up comedy. And I said I had a pretty solid set. And as I got better and better, you get on later and later.
Yeah.
But my problem was a fucking drink.
And the longer you there, the
later and later I got on, so I was arriving start of the night. Now when I was starting off and I was like first on, I was only about 1 or 2 pints in. Yeah. Fucking great, you know, you got that confidence on, you got enough to take on, you still remember your set. I'll never forget it. We were doing the garage and I was doing these props, and I remember they used to have the fucking emos, they used to wear the fucking glasses with no lenses in it.
Yeah.
And I pulled this prop out to do it and I fucking dropped it.
Oh, no.
And you had the spotlight on and the stage was black. Fuck. I was pissed as fuck and I couldn't even fucking see. And some guy fucking heckled me. I was trying to find these things and he fucking heckled. So I went, will you fucking come up then?
Yeah.
And I dragged him up on stage and he came up and he said, what are you going to do then? And fortunately enough, which I think sort of saved my bomb, but was still a fucking bomb because my confidence took a fucking massive knock.
It's nerve-wracking.
Sarah Bridgman, I think her name was. She was a comedy guitarist, so she would write comedy songs.
Yeah.
Her guitar was on stage and she'd give me the fucking nod. I was like, all right. And me and him just ended up singing fucking Wonderwall. Pissed as fuck. But I had nothing on my set, and I just feel like I went up, I bombed because I got too pissed, and I just never had the confidence to ever go up again, and that was the end of that.
That's a shame.
But
mate.
I remember it was like one of the first times as well. I was in Cloynabrink College at the time, and we would go up to like Mr. D's on lunch and shit like that, and you would have the fucking A-frame sign, James Hatton on the fucking.
Is it?
On the sign of, you know, who's going to be on the comedy club and everything. I was there and I fucking bigged it up. I had everyone to come to college and everything. Got too excited, too pissed, bombed.
What, you bombed twice?
No, that was the first one.
So, what, you just packed it in after the first one?
Packed in, confidence took it, and I just never went there again. Like,
where was this comedy club?
The Garage, Uplands.
In the Uplands. Yeah, Simon Emmanuel is going to be coming on at some point.
He's fucking nuts.
Does comedy.
You think I'm fucking nuts? He is fucking nuts.
I had a message off him, and it sounds interesting. We're going to get him on and have a chat. Maybe get you on at the same time. You two can reminisce about the things you were up to.
Tell you what, you want to get him and Stefan Pedgic on together.
Is it?
That will be the show to have.
I'm sure a boy from my school went to that BBC Sesh thing.
Oh, they're on BBC Sesh, yeah.
Brendan O'Connor. Do you know Brendan O'Connor? I'm sure I've seen him on
could do.
I'm sure I've seen him on. I may be wrong, mind. I seen him in the gym.
Because they've all got... Well, I sort of just went out of it after I fucking bombed. I was just so embarrassed. I just fucking went. And I went on the music route then. So that was... And I think that's what went for me from the acting bit, really.
That's a shame.
When my dad was driving me back and forth to Bristol doing these things, I was listening to like the Beatles, Kinks, Floyd and all that. So I went down my dad's sort of music route. Because my mum loves her 80s pop. George Michael and all that type of stuff. Loves it all. My dad took me down the cool stuff.
It's such a shame though, because even though you sort of did drop away from like you said, the stand-up side, what you're doing now is still comedy. Yeah. It's comedy. It is. And obviously you can see your experience with comedy.
The pressure's off, because the hardest thing is being a comic is that you're sitting there or in the audience or you're sitting there as a comic and it's like, right, I've got to go up on stage and make these people laugh. Yeah. And people are sitting there going, this guy's going to come up stage and he's going to make me laugh. He's going to make me laugh. Yeah. Now, with... You know, if you're going to see someone like Jimmy Carr, Frankie Boyle or something, you already know what the humour's going to be. So you're already...
You know they're funny.
You know, if you don't find someone funny, you're not going to buy a ticket from. Yeah. Like, I personally think Jimmy Carr's... I fucking
love him.
I fucking can't stand him.
Oh, don't you?
No, I think he's just a fucking idiot.
Have you seen him live, though?
No.
Like, now, with Jimmy Carr, he wouldn't have been somebody I would have really been like, he's somebody I really want to see. My missus bought me tickets. And I was like, yeah, I do like his stuff and all that, but he's not somebody I'd like follow and stuff like that. When we went to see him, he was in Batalbut, he was, before the lockdowns hit. And he was fucking hilarious.
I've heard great things and people going, well, I went to go see Andy Parsons. Do you remember Andy Parsons off Mock a Week? Bald, ginger beard. Talks a bit. Went to go see him, and as funny as he was just so political and weren't funny. But I love him on screen. Yeah. But on a stand-up show, Rod Gilbert was fucking great. But I don't know, Jimmy Carr,
I was shocked at how...
to be fair, I don't think I've given him a chance because...
You need to.
What I've always sort of watched... I'm a sucker for like just growing up with what my parents watched. Yeah. And that's like fucking Morecambe and Wise. Yeah. Two Ronnies, all that type of shit, the old school stuff. So... I know, I just never got into...
Happy Days, like... Happy Days! Well, I genuinely think, though, like, with comedy, because we got onto the subject of this, I was talking about Joe Rogan, and I was saying about...
Oh, fuck yeah, we had a purpose of this conversation, didn't we?
He's a comedian,
and... shit that we've tried.
We've gone through a lot of fucking drink, right? We've been going for fucking hours. What's the time now? I don't even know what the fucking time is.
7:30.
Fucking hell, bet. We've been going... What time did you get?
Still early days, yeah.
Yeah, we just fucking warming up. Like,
6 hours.
We just warming up, like. But Joe Rogan was on about how horrible...
Now is the time to go live.
Now is the time to go live. Do you think? Yeah, you know what happened last time, son. Well, mind you, it went well, but we just fucking didn't know what we talked about for the fucking whole time.
But it's live, isn't it? But I mean, like, if you're trying to get people like fucking mid-swing barbecue, no one's going to tune in, like.
No. In the day.
Sunday, I think you're alright as well. People are going to be fucking not it's too hardcore.
Apart from us.
Because they got work tomorrow.
Apart from us, we've been fucking... Well, yeah, fucking... We're just still going, son. We're still going. Like, it's been a fucking good laugh again, no? But we were saying... We're going to do something as a bit of a regular thing where we'll just talk about shit that's going on in general and fucking... It could be fucking anything, to be honest, whether it's JPH getting arrested or possibly me, like, could happen, couldn't it?
If you associate with me, you might do, like,
well,
apparently.
Well, we will be doing some filming, won't we?
What am I, King of Chavs?
King of Chavs.
King of
like.
Chavs.
But yeah, it's a shame with, like, I used to go up to the Glee Club up in Cardiff a lot.
Ah, yeah.
Me and my missus, and we used to go up, and before lockdowns, and sometimes I wouldn't even drink. I just drive up, drive back, have food. I love comedy and shit like that.
Yeah.
But fuck,
you're not a big drinker, amateur,
no,
so it don't bother you. Like.
I'd love to. Something I always would have loved to have tried, but I just don't think I could fucking.
It's fucking hard.
I don't think I could fucking hold the attention of the audience for that long.
Yeah.
And some of the people I seen up in Cardiff, when people are pissed, they're shouting and they're trying to. And what I loved seeing is how the comedians shut them up. They just like fucking. Because I watch a lot of comedy. Like my favourite comedian is fucking Eddie Murphy. Right, he's fucking hilarious. Then you're talking. I used to love Lee Evans when I was younger, but I can't really watch him now. I find him annoying.
Yeah,
he's a bit too fucking much.
Too much.
I used to love him.
I never liked Lee Evans only because I think it was when he did like what was it, the O2 gig, which when he was at his fucking
massive
peak,
sweating his all off.
Everyone in school was just doing his
Talking
jokes,
about
and
it,
it was just like, oh my god, it was like. You're not even telling them that funny, like.
You're not doing it right, like. What the fuck are you doing? But Eddie Murphy, Raw and Delirious, fucking outstanding. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I was going to say, he's fucking hilarious.
That's old school Eddie Murphy as well.
Richard Pryor,
before. But you couldn't get away with that now.
Oh no!
So much
you
fucking.
Can't get away with anything now.
You know all that shit.
You can't get away with anything like that now.
He was speaking the truth at the time, and how it's funny, like.
But like Eddie Murphy, his jokes were always taking the piss out of white people when he used to do the voice and taking the piss out of the Chinese. And it's all like that. It's fun, like, do you know what I mean? People need to stop taking shit too seriously, like complaining, oh, how dare you say that? Like, fuck, it's a bit of fun.
People thought apparently there was more complaint. The most complaint thing ever shown on BBC was Prince Philip's fucking funeral. That's the most. That's had the most complaints.
Why were they complaining
on BBC history? I don't know, maybe because they fucking cancelled chorus or some shit.
Oh, for God's sake! Like
it was like that's the most complaint thing on a BBC TV program ever. Is Prince Philip's fucking funeral.
I don't fucking get it. Like I didn't watch it, but I don't fucking understand it. Like I don't know.
I watched a bit of it, and you know, at the end of the day, Prince Philip, he's a queen
royalty,
husband,
innit? The royalty at the end of the day. I mean, like I'm not a big like follower of the royal family and all of that. I know who they are, and they're powerful people.
The monarchy's a monarchy at the end of the day.
But I don't like tune in and watch funerals and stuff like
or like the weddings and stuff like. It's
no,
just like, it's
I don't tune in for any of that.
You get the royal enthusiasts, and that's great. And I think it's great that we have a monarchy. It's part of our culture.
Well, yeah, it's all we've ever known, innit? You know, it is strange though. Do you find
that we have a monarchy and a government?
That we've got like a queen, and it's just strange. It seems so sort of olden days, like America. They haven't got a king of America, like.
They never have they?
No, don't you just find it weird? Like, oh, we've got a queen, like.
I know, it's just so British, isn't it?
It's strange. It is strange, and all this shit now with Harry, like. That's causing a fucking stir. Piers Morgan is just fucking
Piers Morgan.
making sure.
I met Piers Morgan.
Have you?
I was up in Birmingham. We were doing a showcase with Billy Elliot in a theatre group I was with many years ago. This was just before I sort of retired out of musical theatre.
Yeah.
And me and Callum, everyone went outside because there was like this big inflatable fucking football pitch thing that was going on, sponsored by Gillette. And we thought, fuck it, we'll sit inside in this cafe, in this theatre that we're performing in.
Yeah.
And we'll just have fucking a pint of Coke or whatever in there. And obviously Piers Morgan was up doing something to promote this inflatable fucking football pitch thing. I think it was like for Men's Health or Men's Cancer or whatever.
Yeah.
And he walked in with his assistant, sat him down on the table next to us.
Did he?
Yeah. And we were just like,
was he tidy?
Fucking, yeah.
So
the most nicest guy I've ever met. And I said, oh, Piers, this was
Oh, mush,
just
never
before,
mind that.
and I can't remember what the fucking year was. I think it was when Spain were the favourites to win the World Cup. And they like got knocked out like the first round or some shit. And we said, oh, Piers, who do you reckon to win the World Cup? And he said Spain. And then we sat and had, sort of had a chat across the table, because we weren't too far away. And I was like, oh, do you mind if I have a picture with you, like? And we were all on fucking flip phones now.
Yeah.
And he had a picture, and he was genuinely,
he
was so fucking sound. And when people say, oh, he's a dick and he's controversial, yeah, he's a journalist. You don't make headlines by being boring, do you?
No, this is sort of niche.
But he came in and he was chatting to us, and he was genuinely just so nice.
He could have been arrogant as fuck, like.
Yeah, he was so nice, polite and everything.
Yeah.
Just, honestly, I'd vouch for Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
I really would.
That's what you need to sort of go off though with people.
But you see him on Good Morning TV, and he's like, oh, well, he said this. Well, if it was boring, you're not going to watch it.
No, he's trying to get the views and shit like that, but he's obviously really close with the royal family, and
he's a well-connected
man. He wants to keep the loyalty with them.
Him and Simon Cowell, fancy just going for a strut down a fucking road, like? Simon Cowell, like...
What do you mean now? Him and Simon Cowell going for a strut?
Yeah, they're like best friends.
Just go for a strut?
Yeah.
Simon Cowell.
Fancy a fucking walk, like? Just pop out for a bit, like?
He's gone quiet, hasn't he, Simon Cowell?
Well,
he's probably having a little more work done on his head. Like.
You haven't heard much of him because they haven't been able to do
X Factor and
X Factor at the full scale, have they?
That's run its course now, I think, innit? Do you think?
I hated it, but I loved it at the same time. I got through to the second round of X Factor.
Did you?
I never went.
I got a friend, Kaylee. She's my stepdaughter, Sarah, and she was best friends with her when they were growing up. Well, in the group of best friends.
Yeah.
And Kaylee got to like the final judges' houses.
Fucking hell.
Did she do it twice? I can't remember. I don't know. Huh? I may be wrong if she done it twice. Got to the houses twice, but she got there. She definitely got there once and got through to like the final. Oh, I never just didn't get on the show.
I never made it to the stadium in front of the judges. Yeah. I went to the stadium audition.
Yeah.
Which was up in Cardiff, and then you go see like the producers of like fucking the TV and record labels.
Yeah.
And then you wait in there all hour, and then you have fucking Dermot O'Leary turns up. Do a couple of camera shots of jumping up in the air and screaming. I went up on my fucking
jumping in the air and screaming.
You know when he goes, you know, like when the camera zooms out and he goes, "We're in the X Factor in Cardiff."
Yeah, and everybody's fucking come on.
So we went in and you wait your turn with your fucking number after you go see him fill in your details, and you go into like this little booth and it's all dotted around the pitches like different booths. I went in, I sang fucking Wham! I'm Your Man.
Did you?
Yeah. And I went for it, and the guy went, "No, that's all right. Have you got another song? Something not so cheesy." And I went, "Yeah."
Aldes kebabs.
I got fucking Aldes kebabs. Fuck, you won't have a fucking clue. And I went, "Yes, I did Maroon 5, This Love." And I got given this golden ticket to go up.
Is it?
And I went up, filled my fucking thing in for the second round that I never went to because I couldn't get the time off work.
Oh no.
And it was a matter of me going up and losing my job or going up risking it. Yeah. And I chose the job.
Oh,
but on the way out,
could have changed your life, son.
Could have. I probably wouldn't have.
Yeah,
I walked out.
It is a big risk.
Yeah, I walked out, and on the way back that day, like I was chuffed as fuck. I had my golden ticket. I fucking had my like landed, sort of like fake fucking cashmere jumper with my grey cashmere jumper with a blue polo shirt underneath.
Part of the crew,
with DC trainer, I looked like a twat.
Look like a twat.
I looked like a cheap version of Ollie Murs. I think he won it. Like I think he won it that year.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was that time.
I think it was that year. And when you walk out, it's like different people from different shows. Because if you got given a no, you'd go out one door. If you got given a yes, you'd go up and see the admins and all that, and then you walk out a different door. There's different people there, and they said, "Oh, we're from Sky Living. Would you be interested in a program called Sing Date? It's like a dating program where you sing and all that." And
sing and date, like.
Yeah, and I ended up on that.
Did you? How far did you get on that?
To the end.
Did you?
I was the pilot episode.
Oh, fucking hell.
I
Like,
came out looking like a right fucking Lord.
did you? Yeah. How was that?
Well, singed it. It's on Sky Live and you might be able to see it now. I don't know if you can.
We'll have to have a look for that later.
And I can never find it, but I was on there and they asked me like what my guilty pleasure was, and I said fucking Barry Manilow. Do you know what I mean?
Barry Manilow.
But again, it was like a girl fucking watches all these different videos of boys singing, picks her top three, duets with them, and then the top one she picks to duet with in a studio, with full cameras, fucking set and everything. So I did my little video that you film on a webcam in your house. I did fucking Wham! I'm Your Man. Because I just love that song.
You clearly loved it. Like.
I love Wham!
Baby, I'm your man.
Yeah, man. Better than me. You should have gone on it. And
They're the only fucking words I know.
But I think because it was just so cheesy and fucking just upbeat, and I made me going fucking going for it. Just put on a fucking show, like in my room like a twat. And she picked me and two others, and then we got to do this duet. And it was again via webcam.
Oh,
but
God.
You've already recorded it
before,
so you don't. They make it out as if you're doing
as
it
if it's
together.
live. Like,
It's not. So she gets to pick the song, and it was "We Got Tonight" by Ronan Keating and someone else.
Oh God!
And I was like, "This is really
this is shit."
But this ain't my voice style at all. You know, like now I'm quite
robust.
Like you see my Chris Stapleton video, I'm quite fucking hardcore on the vocals. So that type of shit with me. So we did it anyway. And camera crew came down. We were supposed to film some me playing roller hockey in Morrison Leisure. But
random.
Because it was like, we want to film you doing a hobby. I was sort of before I sort of became any sort of artist on guitar. Like, I was like, I'll do roller hockey and stuff. And they cancelled. So we ended up going to the fucking park up by me on this tennis court. It looked fucking awful. I think a review...
rollerblades on
I think the review of the show said, then they cut to James, who looks like a complete sociopath. Yeah, for fuck's sake. So anyway, we recorded that, and it's me kissing this fucking hockey stick, playing...
Kissing the hockey stick?
Oh, mate, it was fucking... They were like, would you kiss your hockey stick? I was like, yeah, fucking loving it. You know what I mean?
Like, sucking on your hand, like...
Yeah, and they probably just looking at me going, fucking look at this guy. I didn't give a fuck, I do whatever, like.
Yeah.
And we sat down, and they had to do the reaction where she gives her verdict on which one singer she chooses before she even sees a duet, right?
Right.
Which, again, doesn't go with what the show's saying.
Yeah.
And she picks me. So it's like, okay, cool, great. So then I go up to London, I get this sort of half cheap hotel paid for, and then we go to the studio where they film the Right Stuff in, or the Jeremy Vine show now.
Yeah.
But it's all different. We went in and we were kept separate all day, and I was with all the boys that were filming that day. They had all the girls in a different room, and we had runners that were getting us food and fucking drinks and everything.
Fuck, it's like, nah.
And I remember we got to the point and I wanted to wear my checker shirt that I always wore on a night out, because I was like, I always pulled I always pulled on that shirt.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Always pulled on that shirt. I was confident in that shirt. And they said, you can't wear that because it strobes on camera.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Will you wear this one? And I looked like a fucking fan. It was one of my grey shirts from Burton.
God.
I was sweating. I looked fucking awful in it. Sleeves down instead of sleeves up, like I would have on my check. Tucked, not, mate. And
you should have just said, fuck.
I remember them saying, I was about to go and meet her for the first time. She was sat in the studio and they filmed me walking in. And they're like, right, don't walk in too slow, but don't walk in too fast. So we had to do about 3 takes of this, but the first one, I think they used the first one, and it just looked so fucking awkward because I didn't know what I was doing. I'm like, hi. And we did this duet then in the studio, and again she picks a song because she's the woman choosing.
Fuck's sake, like.
I had the time of my life.
Oh,
Dirty
no.
Dancing.
I've been waiting for so long.
And I was down in this like underground fucking private bowling alley, which looked awesome as fuck in London, with this with the vocal coach from the X Factor.
Is it?
And the guy was cool as fuck.
Is he the one with the shaved head?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's the dancer, wasn't he?
No, this guy had a shaved head. He was a black guy with shaved head.
Oh, I know the one. Yes,
and
yes.
He was like so fucking cool, man. And we were rehearsing all that. But we walked in, we did this thing, and we had to do about like 5 takes of a song for different camera angles and shit. And I said, oh, spin around on the chair and all the shit. It was like the most awkward thing you've ever seen.
Oh no.
And they put her up and whatever. And then at the end, you go into a room, and it was like a dark room with like hanging like lights and stuff.
Yeah.
And how do you think it went?
You
Or would
like...
you want to see him again and stuff?
Oh fuck.
And she did hers, and I was, you know, doing whatever at the time. And I said, right, okay, will you come with us? And he said, all right. She said that you know, she really likes you and she would love to see you again and things like that. So it'd be great for the TV if you could just say that, oh, you know, she's your perfect type, etc.
They're telling you what to say, like.
Yeah. So I went, oh yeah, she's perfect, she's amazing, you know, she's exactly what I'm looking for and all that.
Yeah.
Watched it back when it came live after
She
I
said
told
no.
her everything worked. She said the complete fucking opposite. Oh, I don't want to say no just in case I crush him and shit like that.
Oh my god.
Twitter had a field day on me.
Did it?
Yeah, Lispy Joe and all that shit. Like, they should have picked... Because one of the other boys in the duet before she picked me was this fucking perfect V-neck, tan, perfect
God.
hair and everything.
Fucking hell, you've done so much fucking shit that everybody wouldn't know about, to be honest.
There's a lot that people don't know. And people say, oh yeah, yeah, of course you fucking did. I did, and I can fucking prove it all. Like,
no, I believe you. Like when that Simon Emmanuel came on, and he was like, "Oh, I know JPH." It's weird because there's so many people who are like linked, and
the Simon Emmanuel thing that I was with, it was so short lived. And you know, I can drag a conversation out for fucking 20 minutes like I just did then. Yeah. But it was only a matter of fucking, you know.
It was quick.
A few nights, but Simon Emmanuel and Stefan Pejic and Sarah Bridgman, I was another guy. Simon Cooper, I think it was. But anyway, we were doing auditions and stuff, and Simon and Stefan put us under the fucking... When we were auditioning, they were fucking heckling us and stuff to see how we coped and everything. And it was all good at the time. Yeah. But then when you do it live, and especially when you've had a fucking skinful, and you fall apart...
And the heckles are real, like, that's the problem.
And that's when I fell apart, and I just never had... It just ruined my confidence. I just never went back.
It's a shame, like...
But I think with what I'm doing now, I'm behind the sort of camera, and what I'm posting up is what I think are the best bits of
There's no audience either.
But I do think as well, if I went to do a stand-up thing now, because people know me, people would go to see me because they like...
Your character.
The type of jokes and the character that I had.
Yeah. But you've got a niche now, haven't you? You've found something that works.
You've got to be likeable on stage or in the public presence.
Otherwise it's not going to work. It won't work.
Otherwise you've got people turning up for the wrong fucking reasons.
Yeah, just fucking take the piss. Like, I've seen loads of videos where, like, not so much the comedians have bombed, but somebody shouted something when they're trying to tell a joke, and I've seen them flip. Like Bill, is it Bill Blur or Bill Burr? I can't fucking think. He's done a bit of acting, but he does comedy as well, and he was standing up and some guy fucking started heckling him, and he just fucking went off on all of them. He's like,
if you've got a drunk heckler, and sometimes with the stuff that you're watching on YouTube and stuff, they're not showing like the fucking overall noise in the background because you're only listening to the stage mic. Yeah. Now, if you can hear on the stage that everyone is fucking talking,
oh, that's annoying,
and not listening to you, and then you just got some fucking pisshead piping up. So you fucked off. No one's listening to you. You're thinking, why the fuck am I here? Like, and I've done that with gigs. I've done gigs where I've played fucking like Money for Nothing, or fucking I've done an Elvis solo, fucking, and I've played it. Note for fucking note.
And everybody's talking and...
No one fucking cares.
That's alcohol, or see.
And then I've also done gigs where I think I fucking sounded shit on that. And they've loved it.
They've loved it, yeah.
Like, fucking hell, that was like the worst gig I've ever done.
I don't think you can judge anything by your performance, by how people are engaging. I think it's all down to do with the mood of how the crowd is. People are getting pissed. What they want to say seems more important.
I'll go back to Cyprus. There was one hotel I played every 2 weeks. That was Hotel Ascos.
Yeah.
90% residency of that hotel were Russian.
Is it?
And they fucking hated me.
Did they? I don't think Russians like anyone, would
they had another girl I was living with, Barbara. Fucking nice Czech piece, like, fucking lovely, like. And, but she spoke Russian and everything. They loved her.
Oh, yeah, well, they would, wouldn't they?
And she was doing all the Russian songs and everything. I had one guy, I remember, I was playing an Oasis number. And he came up there, I think I was doing Half the World Away. He came up to me, shoved his phone in my face and went, "Oh, plug this into your desk instead."
Oh, what a cheeky
I was like, fucking hell. But I couldn't, I had to tell him no, because I don't get paid for unless I put the fucking
You
show
should
on.
have just said, "Listen, mate, put that back in your pocket and smelly mother."
Yeah. I was like, to be honest, I was thinking, I'd rather you just fucking chuck Aaron and I get paid for it. Use my speakers and fucking happy days. But fuck, yeah.
Yeah, the Russians...
You can play some crowds that you've lost before you began.
Yeah. You know it, you're like, oh, fuck.
And there's some gigs locally. If you play a gig that's quite upmarket and they sort of want background music or nice acoustic stuff, and I turn up and I start fucking blasting out Steelers Wheel or fucking Tina Turner or Oasis, like.
Yeah.
You know, thinking, fuck, I know.
You can't please everyone, though, can you? That's the fucking thing, like. You can't. To get everybody... The only way you're going to please everyone is when you're a big star and you've made it already and everybody's buying your tickets and knows what they're paying for.
Yeah, people are paying to see you.
That's the only time... When you get to that level of, stardom, really,
but
everybody knows
I do
what
like
they're getting.
being the underdog.
Well, yeah, it's a good... It's not a good thing to just have
when
everything...
I came back from Cyprus and I was... Because I was playing 6 nights a week for 6 months. So I was on form.
Yeah.
I was like in the swing of it. I was doing well. And then I was coming to you and I was getting in places and people were like, fucking never heard of this guy. Who the fuck's this guy? Like, we'll stick around and see what he's like.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, fuck, this guy fucking really great. Oh, we really enjoyed it. I love that. Because
that's a nice feeling, isn't it?
as opposed to someone going up and expecting you to be good.
Yeah.
It was like, I'd rather someone expect me to be shit and...
It's because you've got... It's better off to be somebody who's not heard of, and then when you start playing, they fucking enjoy it. Yeah, she's fucking nagging outside with there. But we're going to do a lot more. We've got more stuff in the pipeline. We've had so much to talk about, and it was only the other week.
I think we do a bit of a live and interact.
We may go live now. We'll have a chat now and see. We've been drinking all fucking day, though. He's leaving his car here. It's been one of them, like... But
don't say I don't have a license.
You haven't got a car. My car's outside. But I think we pretty much covered a lot of stuff for today, haven't we?
Covered a lot of stuff. I slagged a lot of people off as well.
I can't. It's got to the point.
Tyson Fury, Conor McGregor.
Yeah. Listen, Conor, I love you, son. Right, you're fucking good boy.
Fucking monmouth. Fucking Chris Eubank Senior in the day would have sparked you straight out, son.
Chris Eubank Senior, like fucking hell.
In a monocle and all that. I love that guy.
He's a fucking character, and he. Chris Eubank, like, it's mental. Like, Joe Calzaghe has beat all of them, and he's just not talked about. Like,
did he beat? He didn't beat Senior. He never beat Eubank Senior, did he?
He beat Chris Eubank.
Were they the same weight?
At one point they were. They fought. Google it, son.
Really?
He beat Chris Eubank, he did.
Fucking hell, fair play.
I know.
Because Eubank had a fucking bowling ball head. He was like, you fucking...
Do you remember the shape on him as well, though?
What, Calzaghe or Eubank?
No, Eubank, really.
But
Calzaghe wasn't like a thick...
The thing with Eubank as well, he always jumped over the top fucking rope.
Yeah.
And he was like, I hope you catch you fucking...
Catch your toes.
And he'd do that when he do the fucking...
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love him.
He's a character.
He was one of them ones that, because he was the villain and everyone hated him, I loved him.
Yeah.
As opposed to, like, McGregor being the hero. I'm like,
Nazim, like Prince Nazim, like... Have you Googled that?
I'm Googling now. Who am I Googling? Oh, Eubank, innit?
Joe Calzaghe and Chris Eubank.
Eubank Senior, Calzaghe.
I want to get Calzaghe on as well, so if anybody knows Calzaghe, tell him I want him on the podcast.
Joe Calzaghe, Reeves.
Have we got it? Going about with a mic, like we're coming to the end.
After Collins retired. Calzaghe fought Eubank right at the end of his career, did he?
At the end of...
So Calzaghe was the up-and-comer and Eubank Senior was sort of on his last sort of legs, like.
But he was still on top, like.
What I loved about fucking, fucking Eubank, is that he would do the slow pull back. And you saw the punch come in about 2 days before it happened. Yeah. But then on the release...
It was so quick,
it was like... Fucking guy's on the floor. But was it him and Nigel Benn? Was that?
Yeah.
Who was the one that he?
Nigel Benn.
Who was the one he?
Oh fuck.
Because that was
Nigel Benn. Nigel Benn, I think it was.
Was it?
I don't know.
Because there was one.
Google that as well. It was. He passed away, didn't he?
Yeah. He punched him and he basically paralysed him or.
Well, he was just completely brain dead.
Was it Watson?
Watson. Yeah. Who done it to him though? Was it? Well, say done it to him. It sounds bad saying done it.
What was it? It was. I remember watching Eubank Jr. fighting someone and he was battering this boy. And I can't remember what fight it was. And Eubank Jr. was just fucking punching him. He was getting to the point going,
somebody needs to stop this. Like
his opponent was just standing there, not knowing what fucking day it was, and he was like, "I'm down for ball, and I'm against refs stopping the fight in too soon." But I mean, this guy's fucking well and truly gone.
He's not coming back. Like,
you know, he's taking a step and falling over. He's half fucked, and even fucking Eubank Senior was like, "No, stop this, ref, please stop this," because he's seen the damage.
Yeah.
Of what happens if you.
Yeah. I think I remember the guy did go in hospital, didn't he, and go into a coma.
Yeah.
The junior, Eubank Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who he was fighting, he did go into a coma, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he did he die?
No, he didn't die.
I can't remember. My memory's fucking terrible. I remember
it was Eubank, and I just remember Eubank Senior going, and he was screaming at the ref, "Stop!" Like, because he knows. And
the consequences,
because he knows the guilt of it. He was the one that fucking punched the guy. Fucking.
I thought it was Nigel Benn. I thought it was Nigel Benn who.
I think him and Ben had 3 fights. I think that was the thing because they were wars. Because him and Ben went.
They done a TV show together. Did you see the TV show where it was something about warriors in different cultures?
Yeah.
And they were both at each other's throats trying to fight each other all the way through it. Yeah, it was on like ITV or BBC or something like that. It was, and they were both fucking. They had to be pulled apart.
It was Michael Watson.
Yeah, Michael Watson, but who was he fighting?
Oh, it was Eubank Senior.
It was.
Yeah, it was that.
Because I was thinking, was it Ben?
He was fighting middleweight. I thought fucking Kazag. He was heavyweight.
No, he wasn't. He fought Bernard Hopkins as well, didn't he, in America?
Did you see fucking Enzo fucking tweeted about me?
No.
Enzo McNally tweeted about me.
Since again?
Oh no, about the Born of Mine one.
Oh, I seen that. Yeah. We talked about it, didn't we, on a podcast? We can't even fucking remember. Like. But right, we'll wrap this one up now, and there's more stuff coming. We're gonna get a bit of a regular thing going here, and I'm gonna be doing a bit of filming with him on his stuff as well.
Yeah,
so
we'll do a weekly thing, and we can talk about our filming and stuff as well.
Talk about what's going on, like WELSH happening.
WELSH happening.
Right, guys. This is JPH. Smelly mother.
Smelly mother. Tell him, Dad. WELSH happening.
This is WELSH happening.
And if you want a tattoo, come to him. If you don't,
come and see me.
Then fuck you.
Get on to the GoFundMe. I'm struggling thinking and talking at the minute.
Oh, get the GoFundMe for my name.
Get on the GoFundMe page for some girl. Don't know who she is, but
I said Biggie ABM. This is gonna top ABM because he had some guy tattoo him eating a kebab or something. Biggie eating a kebab or something on his shin. Was that it on his calf or something?
Fuck, I don't know, son. I haven't seen it. Like,
we get a girl with my face on her ass. That's.
I mean, it's JPH
He'll
original.
pay for the tattoo and he'll raise money for charity.
It will, yeah. The rest of the money's going to go to charity.
He's going to raise money for charity. We'll have to think about what charity we'll go for.
Yeah, we could put it to a vote. The people watching, what charity to go for. I'll set a few up and leave them do a poll. And
GoFundMe to pay for my fucking fine now of a police.
Yeah, we're thinking way too far ahead.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, well, you may need one now.
It will go to a charity in need.
You may need one now. But anyway, this is JPH. It's been a fucking pleasure, son. Where's your can?
Oh, fuck, where's my train?
Where's your fucking can? Where's your train?
Fuck, we done now.
Where's your can, son? Never mind that. JPH, pleasure again. This is WELSH happening, guys.